I think we are way too hard on ourselves, and this is especially true when it comes to language learning. I have been speaking to quite a few people lately who are putting so much pressure on themselves and feeling like they are failing themselves and their kids, especially when it comes to teaching their children their own heritage language, their language of origin, the language that the parents themselves, grew up speaking in their own family home. Does this sound like something that you might be also feeling? Because when I've been talking to these friends and clients that I've been chatting to recently, I get the feeling that there's in in the minds of us as parents, there's the either the all or the nothing camp. And I just wanted to jump on and talk to you all about the fact that there isn't a 0 to 100 in language learning and nothing in between. All the in between stuff is super important, just as fun, just as valid, and just as valuable. So I think what I just wanted to say was that even if you feel like you're at zero, don't beat yourself up. Like, you are doing the best you can for your kids, whatever amount of language they are taking on board. They are still taking it on board. So even if they can say hello, goodbye in your heritage language, that is still better than nothing. So pat yourself on the back and say, job well done. At least it's something. And know that, if you want to, you can work towards there being more language as part of their lives as they continue to grow up and show an interest in your heritage language as well. If you're thinking about taking that next step and helping your kids with some digital resources for learning your heritage language, you might want to check out the free resource pack that I've put together. It's about 8 pages long, and I've packed it full of YouTube channels, apps, programs, anything that's a digital resource and it's aimed at kids that is really handy for language learning. Many of them are free as well, and I've included some of the language specific ones as well for Italian, Japanese, Chinese, Spanish, French, and that might be it. So you can download that resource for free at lingomama.com, and I will make sure there is a link in the bio for you to grab that as well. But what I really wanted to also ask was, when you're thinking about your heritage language and what it means to you and what it means to your family as a whole, what kind of feelings does that bring up? Are you anxious that you're not passing on enough? Or are you content that, your kids are taking on board enough of the language and culture? Or is it something that it's not part of your life at all, and maybe one day it will be and maybe one day it won't be, and you're cool with that? I would love to know. So just any thoughts you have, any words that this brings up in your mind, or anything you'd like to share with us, please pop it in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I wish you a wonderful language-filled day.